तुम विनती सनो सबकी कल्याण करो जगतार सहधारिधि का करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा उद्धार करो दुर्गा तुम विनती सनो सबकी कल्याण करो जगतार सहदारिधि का करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा उद्धार करो दुर्गा तुम विनती सनो सबकी दर्शन हो माते सबकी अभिलाषा है मन में रहो तुम सबकी तुमसे यही आशा है क्या मेरा क्या उसका ये अपने पराया का सद ज्योति जलान करके रोशन करो जग सारा रोशन करो जग सारा तुम विनती सनो सबकी कल्याण करो जगतार सहधारिधि का करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा उद्धार करो दुर्गा तुम विनती सनो सबकी
Sitaram, Pranam, and welcome to the 7th session of Sharad Navratri at Mahalakshmi Naya Mandir. I'd like to welcome and thank each and every one of you for joining us, both here in person and online via our Facebook or YouTube. To our online viewers, it is highly recommended to join us at least one night in person to feel that true vibration and bliss that you wouldn't feel through a screen. On the 7th day of Navratri, the devotees worship the form Ma Kalarati, who represents a powerful and destructive form of the Devis. Although she appears fierce to ward off the demons and any negative energy, she is actually that generous and kind-hearted Devi who represents the protection of her children as a mother. Without further ado, I'd like to hand back the mic over to our Kirtan Mandali to sing some more bhajans while we continue to prostrate our mind to the feet of Mata Bhavani. Thank you.
प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी। भक्तों की लगी है कतार भवानी, प्यारा सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी। ऊंचे पर्वत भवन निराला, ऊंचे पर्वत भवन निराला, आके शीश नवावे संसार भवानी, शीश नवावे संसार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी। जगमग जगमग ज्योति जगे, जगमग जगमग ज्योति जगे, तेरे चरणों में गंगा की धार भवानी, चरणों में गंगा की धार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी। लाल चुनरिया लाल लाल चूरा, लाल चुनरिया लाल लाल चूरा, गले चरणों फूलों के सोहे हर भवानी, चरणों फूलों के सोहे हर भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी। भक्तों की लगी है कतार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी, प्यार सजा है तेरा द्वार भवानी।
प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। चरणों से लग जाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। सब अंधकार मिटा दे मैया, दर्श तेरा कर पाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। जग में आकर जग को मैया, अब तक ना पहचान सका, अब तक ना
जान सका।
क्यों आया हो काहे जाना, ये बिना में जान सका, ये बिना
में जान सका।
तू है अग मैं गोचर मैया, तू है
अगम गोचर मैया,
कहो कैसे लग पाबू में, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। क्यों? कर कृपा जगदम्बा भवानी, मैं बालक नादान हूँ, मैं बालक ना नहीं आराधन जप तप जानू, मैं अवगुण के काने हूँ,
मैं अवगुण के कान हूँ।
दे ऐसा वरदान है मैया, दे ऐसा
वरदान है मैया,
सुमिरन तेरा गाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा
दे मैया।
चरणों से लग जाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा
दे मैया।
मैं बालक तो मैया मेरे, निश दिन तेरे होते, निश दिन तेरे
होते हैं।
तेरी कृपा से मिटेगी भीतर जो भी कोते हैं,
भीतर ज्योति होते हैं।
शरण लगा लो मुझे को मैया, शरण लगा
लो मुझको मैया,
तुझ पर भले बल जाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। चरणों से लग जाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया।
Once again, my humble Sitaram, Pranan, and welcome to the 7th session of Sharad at Mahalakshmi Narayan Mandir. As we have beautifully completed Maha Abhishekam and listened to the Gandharvas by keeping our mind in tune to the feet of Mata Bhavani, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, the Jairam family, Baldeo family, as well as the Dandari family for sponsoring the Bojam for the 7th night. We truly appreciate all your contributions, and we ask that may Ma Durga continue to shine her light upon each and every one of you. Before I hand the mic over to our Riyaz of the evening, I'd like to call upon the Shana to sing the Nav Durga Raksha Mantra. Thank you.
ॐ शैलपुत्री मैया रक्षा करो, ॐ जगज्जननी देवी रक्षा करो। ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः, ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मचारिणी मैया रक्षा करो, ॐ भवतारिणी मैया रक्षा करो। ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः, ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः। ॐ चन्द्रकान्ता चान्दी रक्षा करो, ॐ भयहारिणी मैया रक्षा करो। ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः, ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः। ॐ कुशमांडी तुम्हें रक्षा करो, ॐ शक्ति रूपा मैया रक्षा करो। ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः, ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः। ॐ स्कंधा माता मैया रक्षा करो, ॐ जगदम्बा जननी रक्षा करो। ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः, ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः। ॐ कात्यायनी मैया रक्षा करो, ॐ पापनाशिनी अम्बे रक्षा करो। ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः, ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः। ॐ काले रात्रि काले रक्षा करो, ॐ सुखदात्री मैया रक्षा करो। ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः, ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः। ॐ महागौरी मैया रक्षा करो, ॐ भक्तिदात्री रक्षा करो। ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः, ॐ नव दुर्गा नमः, ॐ जगज्जननी नमः। ॐ सिद्धिदात्री मैया रक्षा करो, ॐ नव दुर्गा देवी Jagjanini Namaha, Om Navratri Namaha, Om 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 Jagjanini Namaha.
Thank you, Dashana, for the Nava Durga Raksha Mantra, which chants the various names of Ma Durga. With that, I'd like to hand the mic over to our Vyas, the spiritual leader of this mandir, who is no stranger to the Hindu community, my Guruji, Pandit Jageshwar Sharma, as he leads us throughout the rest of our evening. Thank you.
प्रेम से बोलो भवानी माता की जय। प्रेम से बोलो काल रात्रि माता की जय। श्री सरस्वती भगवती माता की जय। Dear devotees, Pranam, Swagatam. Join with our dear daughter, Naila ji, in welcoming all of us to this, the 7th session of Sharad Navratri. And of course, having performed puja to the Divine Mother, listen to a few appropriate renditions and kirtan. And in this period of Navratri, as we have been keeping our fast, controlling our mind, our thoughts, our action, our senses, our indriyas, all in adoration of Ma, so that we can come to higher heights, so that we can bring ourselves closer to the universal man. Those who are present here and those online, from all of us, our pranam and swagatam. My dear devotees, it is indeed a great blessing when we can be in satsang, and more so in the period of Navaratri, to sit in this Naumi Sharana, to sit in this holy tirth, to have discourse, to gather because of no one else but the omniscient, the omnipresent, and the all-pervading Bhavani Ma. I welcome all of you as we worship that Divine Mother, Shambhavi in the Kanyakumari. We worship her in the form of Kalaratri on the Saptadivas, on the 7th day. And we worship her as Ma Bhagavati Saraswati. The first 3 days is Durga. The second 3 days we adore Mata Lakshmi. And the last 3 days we welcome Bhagavati Saraswati for Brahma Vidya. Today is Saraswati Avayan. The first day of that 3 days of segment, the last segment of Ma Saraswati. And then Saturday, the 12th, Vijayadashmi. Victory, triumphing over the iniquities, the obstacles, the calm, the krodh, the ahankar, and host of company. If not in totality we eradicate, at least we reduce, we mitigate, we bring to a lesser extent those negative and not appropriate qualities. Once again, my dear devotees, thanking the Jairam Palivar, the Baldev family, and our dear son who lead us in puja. My dear devotees, as we reckon at the feet of the Divine Mother, as we peruse the pages of Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, to understand and to win the blessing, and who worship, and when you adore, what can you gain? What will you gain? How will you gain it? We will see it as we go through our scriptures. We bow our head once again. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakote Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume
Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada
Om Ekadantaya Vidamahi Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dhanti
Prachodayay
Om Saraswati Mahabhage Vidya Kamalalochane Vidyarupe
Vishalakshi Vidyam Dehi Namostute
Om Saraswati Maya Devi Hamsavayani Dayani Vina Pustak
Samayuttam Vidyatanam Chati Humi
Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa
Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah
Narayanaya Vidamahi Vasudevaya Dhimahi Tanno
Vishnu Prachodayay
Trayambakam Yajamahi Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam
Urvarukamiva Vandanam Mrityurmokshiyamamritam
Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Kshama
Shivai Datri Swaha Swatha Namostute
Sada Bhavani Dhahini Sanamukarahe Gane Panchadeva Raksha Kare Brahma Vishnu Mahe Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde Jai Bhuta Paharani Jai Sarvagate Devi
Kalaratri Namostute
Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samsrita Namastasye
Namastasye Namastasye Namo Namah
Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matre Rupena Samsrita Namastasye
Namastasye Namastasye Namo Namah
Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samsrita Namastasye Namastasye
Namastasye Namo Namah
Akanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatparam Darshatam Yena Tasmai Shri
Guruve Namah
Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Saha. As we are about to enter the pages of Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, my dear devotees, to understand the Mahima and the glories of the Divine Devi, to understand her worship, we peruses the page of that book tree. And as we seek Ma Kripa and her mercy, may this knowledge that we gain tonight give us immense faith and allow us to concentrate henceforth not only in this Navratri Vratam but on the feet of the Divine Devi. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narotamam devim saraswati vyasam tato jaya mudriyate. Om Dhum Durgaya Namaha. It says once in the Koshal country where Bhagavan Shri Ram rules in Ayodhya, there Vedavyasji is narrating to Janmejai, and Vedavyasji is saying, O King, O Janmejai, once upon a time, like a story, once upon a time, they lived in the country of Kaushal, in Ayodhya, a trader, a poor and a miserable, O Bhaktajano, and having been under many spells, his relations, his dependents, his family, he could not provide for them. And he had many sons and daughters. And Bhaktajano, they become hungry, they become distressed, and they could not have a little bit of food to eat, oh man. In 24 hours, once they may eat. Bhaktajano, this may not sound logical, but some of us would have been there. And we wish no one to go through there. But in our life, we face difficult situations. In our life, our brothers, our sisters, our brethren face difficult situations. And so, look what is happening in Florida right now, my dear devotees. Look, when you look what is happening there, you wonder, how can people recoup? How can people lift themselves out of those challenges and those difficulties? My dear Bhaktajano, that trader, that merchant work on the entire day, in morning to evening, without taking a meal because he can barely provide for his family. And thus being anxious and distressed, my dear devotees, how can he maintain his family? And any parent, a breadwinner, especially a father, to their world is equal. When you cannot provide for our children, our family, our loved one, it is immense challenge. And so, my dear devotee, with a quiet and humble temper, with good conduct, this trader was of good conduct, very sattvic, very truthful, always ready to perform religious act. He is devoid of anger, steady mind, contented devotee, void of vanity. Many of us can relate with these traits. Not too much of amenities and luxuries. And he is void of jealousy. Daily he worshipped the devatas, the gods. He worshipped his pitras. He performed his duty. He, as a guest may come, atiti yagya, he will attend to that guest. And oh man, he would feed his guests, he would feed his family. And after they all would have partake with a bhojan, whatever remained, if at all any remained, that and that alone he will partake with. Oh, Bhaktajano, it tells us, my dear devotees, he was in a tight spot. एवं घक्ष्यति कलेवै सुशीलो नामतो गुणे दरिद्रटोर्तो द्विजं शान्तं प्रपाश्चान्ति बुभुक्षिता. His name was Sushila. And thus the days passed. And this trader have nothing. My dear devotees, our parents, our foreparents. Today even us, it's a tough world. We face these calamities. My dear Bhaktajano, and he was perplexed with poverty. Bho Sushila Uvacha. Sushila is saying, Bho Bhudeva Kripa Kritva Vadhaswadha Mahatmate Kattam Dharidraya Nasha Staditi Me Nischayate Vahe. My dear Bhaktajano, Sushila, who was a right devotee, he is always doing the right thing. He is worshipping the gods. He is performing Pitra Yagya, Panch Maha Yagya. He is performing Atiti Yagya, Bhuta Yagya. And still, he is finding himself drunk there. And oh man, it says that this Sushila come into contact with a Brahmana. And he say, oh Bhudev, this means a Deva incarnate on earth. Oh Bhudev, kindly tell me positively how this state of poverty can be getting rid of. My dear Bhaktajano, how can we get rid of this state of poverty? In Durga Chalisa, in Shloka 27, it tells us, Jayambe Jagadambe Ma Jayambe Jagadambe Ma Jayambe Jagadambe Ma Jayambe Prema bhakti se jo jash gaave दुख दरिद्र निकट नहीं आवे जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे उमा जय अम्बे जगदम्बे. And every night we sing Durga Chalisa. In the 27th shloka it says, Prema bhakti se jo yasha gavi dukha daridra nikat nahi aave. This Sushila, he's asking this Brahmana, this poor trader, how can I get rid of my impoverished state? And here in Durga Chalisa, my dear devotee, whosoever sings, whosoever, remember he was worshipping all the gods. He was doing his Pitra Yagya. But it says, those who sing the glories of Ma, misery and poverty, my dear friends, will never be in company with them. How do we get rid of this? And he continued to ask in a shloka. At the feet, he's asking, Bhagavati Ma, tell us when you pray with immense faith, that impoverishedness will be removed. And more so, he continued to tell what he wanted exactly. This wasn't a lost cause. He knew exactly what he wanted. But my dear devotees, let us examine the mindset of this poor Brahmana.
Sedhaji, Sedhaji, Sedhaji Bhavani, Sedhaji, Sedhaji, Sedhaji Bhavani.
Everybody, Sadajay, Sadajay, Sadajay Bhavani.
Sedhaji, Sedhaji, Sedhaji Bhavani.
Sadajay, Sadajay, Sadajay Bhavani. Sada Jai, Sada Jai, Sada Jai Bhavani. Everybody, Sada Jai,
Sadaji, Sadaji Bhavani.
Dane Shamite Nevasti, Dani Stami Te Madhada, Dane Nashe Nase Dhani Stanamiti Madana. Kubha Dharma Bharata Vepeshyami Tvam Dijotam Namami Tvam Dijotam Namami. Sada Jai, Sada Jai,
Sadaji Bhavani, Sadaji, Sadaji, Sadaji
Everybody.
Bhavani.
Sada Jai, Sada Jai,
Sadaji Bhavani,
Sada Jai, Sada Jai, Sada Jai Bhavani, Sada Jai, Sada Jai, Sada Jai Bhavani. He said, "O Brahman, O noble mind, kindly advise me and preserve my honor. I do not want wealth, nor do I like to be rich." How many of us would behave at the feet of Ma or reaching a priest or a guru? He says, "I do not want wealth. I do not want to be a rich individual. Oh Brahmana, I want just enough to meet with my expense incurred in maintaining my family." My dear devotees, such a pious, such a contented soul, he just wants a little bit from Ma. He just asking how can he get out of this impoverishment, and all that he wants is to maintain his family. Please advise me so that I may be able to earn this much. My dear Bhakta Jano, this is how we should pray. Nahi chahiye rang mahalana dhan daulat ki shaan, hum to मांगे तुझसे मैया एक संतोष की धन. नहीं चाहिए रंग मालना धन दौलत की शान, हम तो मांगे तुझसे मैया एक संतोष सदा कि घर घर में खुशहाली हो, सदा सुख की हरियाली हो. नहीं चाहिए रंग महलना धन दौलत की शान, हम तो मांगे तुझसे मैया एक संतोष सदा. Oh Ma, how much do we want? I do not want to have a mahal. I do not want to have a palace. I do not want to have splendors and wealth. I do not need a master in our life. I want inner satisfaction, O Ma. And let every home, ki ghar ghar mein खुशहाली हो. Not only my home, let every home be rich. Let every home सदा सुख की हरियाली है. Let every home be prosperous. Let every home have tranquility, my dear Bhakta Jano. This Brahmana is telling us, he just wants what is enough. And in this Geet, it tells us, my dear Bhakta Jano, how we must be contented, how we must able to pray to the divine with such a peace of mind. Not only want and want and want and want for yourself, but let every home. This is how when we pray to Devi, when we pray to Ma, this is how we should approach the Divine Mother, my dear Bhakta Jano. He says, I have many children. I have no food or sufficient food to feed them. Not even a handful of rice. My youngest child is crying and weeping for hunger. Oh Brahman, what am I to do? Please guide me. I am burning with grief and pain and agony. My daughters have come to marriageable age, and I am in no way, shape, and form to send them off in marriage. My dear devotees, what am I to do? And maybe we're not in that exact situation, but we're in some predicament, we're in some difficulty, we face some challenge. Who do we turn to? My dear Bhakta Jano, who do we turn to? Tena sauchami vipredha samjose dhaya nidhe tapodhanam vratam kinchit buhi mantra japam tata. O Brahmana, I am expressing my sorrows for all. You are merciful, you are learned, you are all-knowing. Tell me, what means should I do? What gift, what vow? He has nothing, but he's still asking what he can give. What vow, what vratam, what tapa, what mantra, what jap should he do? Oh man. And again he laments. Yenaham posha swargasa karomi dvijashu poshanam tavanme stadhana prapti dikam prate kilam. I only want sufficient, just what I need to feed my family. Santosh, my dear friends. Contentment. Contentment is the greatest vardhan. You can have everything in this world. The greatest blessing, you can have everything, good health, enormous wealth, and host of other amenities and assets. But if there is no santosh, Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Santosha Rupe Nasansrita Namastasya 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 Namo Nama. Please help me. Namastasya 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 Namo Nama. We bow down to her again and again. Namastasya, Namastasya. The mother in the form of Santosha Rupa. Contentment, my friends. I just want just what I need. Oh, high-minded one, kindly devise a means that you can tell me how my family members can become happy in this world. How we can become happy in this world. Oh man, the few shlokas tell us. As we are at the feet of Devi, at her fort, at her stand, let us continue to adore her as we chant.
Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani Ma, 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 Jai Jai Ambe
Bhagava Brahmana Samshitavrat Uvacha Parama Pristam Vesham Niprastanayam Pujanam Bhagavatasya Havanam Bhojanam Tata Jai Jai Ambe
Bhavani Maa, Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani
Bhavani Maa Bolo Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani
Maa, Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani Maa.
Veda Paranam Shakti Japa Homadikam Tata Veda Purana Shakti Japa Homadikam Tata Karuna Vyayata Shakti Tava Kartavya Bhaveshati Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani Maa
Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani Maa.
Everybody Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani Maa Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani Maa Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani Maa Jai Jai Ambe Bhavani Maa. Vyasa Uvacha. Vyasa was speaking and Vyasa is telling this story. The Janmejaya once, he learned the story of this Brahman, Sushila, and this Kaushala trader. Iti prishtas tatatena brahmana samshita vrata uvacha paramapritastam vaisham niprastamam pujam bhagavatyascha havanam bhojanam tata veda puranam shakti jappe omam dikam tata. Veda Vyasji says, the Brahmin that used to practice vow, just as you practice your puja, your sankalp, is asked by the trader, gladly, O trader, do now the Navratri vow. This Brahmin is saying, you can pray to all the gods, and one night we examine. If we do not worship Durga Devi, there is no success. There is no form of Bhagavan that can manifest or work without that Shakti Rupam. Here this Brahmana is telling this trader, this merchant, please perform the Navaratri vow. Make a sankalpa. The most auspicious among auspiciousness is the Vratam of Navaratri. The worship of Bhagavati Devi. Perform Homam. Perform Havan. Have a triangular Havan. If you do not have a triangular Havan, then use whatever you have. But to worship Devi Trikunda and have your ghee, have your sesame seed, your black till, your white till, your brown till, a little bit of honey, and you mix it up and perform Havan Om Durgaye Namaha Swaha. Simple mantras. Om Durgaye Namaha Swaha. Om Dum Durgaye Namaha Swaha. Om Em Klem Chamundaye Viche Viche Swaha. Whatever you know. Om Hum. Om Hum. Simple. Or just Om and thinking of Ma Swaha. My dear devotees, this Brahmana is telling this trader, please perform this Navratri Vratam that is most auspicious and benevolent to you. Worship the Devi Bhagavati, perform Homam, give feast to Brahmanas. The Vedas and the Puranas recite and they slowly talk of the mantras of Shakti. Please try. And as much as you can do, perform this ceremony, my dear friends. It will give you the desires which will undoubtedly fulfill your cravings. My dear devotees, it is important, I say this in a few sessions back, people are very scared to worship Durga, Ma Kali, Ma Saraswati, Ma Lakshmi. They only want their wealth, the material things, not even their health, until they realize they have the health, no more health. Then they realize the Devi has leave. Even Indra Bhagavan, when that mala was given to him and he threw it on that elephant with pride, his wealth has gone. He was told, the god of heavenly region, Indra Dev, was told to worship the divine mother Lakshmi. In the same manner we Astapan that Kalasa the very first day, Avayanang Astapanam, Padyam, and so forth, all the Sora Superstar. Indra did puja to Devi. My dear friends, and Indra Bhagavan regained his consciousness, regained his state. This poor Brahmana is asking, and the answer to all of our problems, all of our difficulty, is Durga Puja. Ma Durga Puja, Navratri Vatam. My dear Bhaktajano, whatever little you can do, whatever little you know, please observe this vratam with immense faith. Not when you feel like every day you beg Ma to help you to keep this vrat, not to break your fast, to stay with your worship, with your devotion, be in your temple, offer your prasadam. Just hold on to her feet and touch it to your forehead. Just gaze into that beautiful pratima, that beautiful murti of Ma. Connect with that higher force and energy. And rest assured, it will bring peace and grace in your life. Tere pujan karo maiya, banaman mandir alisha, banaman mandir alisha. Tere pujan karo maiya, banaman mandir alisha, banaman mandir alisha. Jai Ma, Ambe Ma. Everybody, Jai Ma, Ambe Ma. किसी ने देखा तेरी माया, किसी ने बेरा तेरे पाया, किसी ने देखा तेरी माया, किसी ने बेरा तेरे पाया. ऋषि मुनि हरि का ध्यान, बनामन मंदिर आलीशान, बनामन मंदिर आलीशान. जय मां अम्बे मां, जय मां अम्बे मां. तेरे पूजन करो मां. My dear Bhaktajano, बन मां मंदिर आलीशान. Oh Ma, you may not even have a temple, a physical place to worship, but let this body be the temple of Ma. Let this mind harbor that divine mother Bhavani Ma, my dear devotees, and worship her. Kisni dekhi तेरे माया किसने वेद तेरे पाया. Who knows the power of the Divine Mother, O man? Who can fathom, who can understand, who can recognize Ma, the Shakti Rupam? It is a very deep secret. And that is why in Navratri, she comes twice in Chaitra and Sharad. And she removes our obstacles in the first 3 days. She blesses with health, wealth, and fortune. And then that Brahma Vidya, the knowledge that can only come through that deep, subtle devotion, deep within our cores, Atma, Atma Kosha. After Anamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, all the different sheet that this body is composed of, only to the core of Atma you can recognize. When you quiet the mind, in quietude, when you quiet the mind, when you stop rushing around, you're fasting, your senses is controlled, and you're fasting and you're doing puja and prayers day after day after day, in the quietness, that Devi will reveal herself to you. In Vidyam, in knowledge, in her secret it is saying, oh man, all the Rishi Muni Harakara Dhyan, the Rishis and the Muni before they could have listened to the Vakya, the sung of the Vedas and then transcribe into script, they had to meditate in deep-seated meditation, in yoga, in oneness with Brahman. Then and then only, O Bhakta Jano. It says, when you meditate, when we meditate upon Devi in this Navratri, as it is told to this dear trader, this merchant, you will find the source of Shakti, and that secret will be revealed and you will not fail. Tu har gul mein, tu bul bul mein, tu har shank mein, tu har pat mein. The poet says Ma is being found everywhere. She is found in every flower, in every rose, in every bubble. She is being found, Boman. In every limb of every tree and branches she is found. Bhakta Jano, we just need to acknowledge her existence. We just need to recognize her not only in the form of Singhavayani, sitting on that Simha, that Singha, that Shira, that lion or that tiger, with 8 arms, 4 arms, 18 arms, and only that is Durga. But she manifests in our mothers. She manifests in our fathers. She manifests in our brothers, our sisters. She manifests in the lower classes of animals, in the trees. All blossom of beauty and grace. The divine Devi manifests. And so the secret of pulling ourselves out of impoverishment is Navaratri Vratam. That is why, oh man, for beside Pitri Paksha, this is the longest. And of course, Vasant Panchami, Holika Dahan, the period of 40 days. This is the longest Vratam, where we worship Ma for 9 sessions, and in this Sharad Navratri for 10 sessions. One day especially to celebrate her victory and victory in our life. My dear devotees, this trader was told, this merchant was told, please perform this Navratri Vratam. And I am telling you, I am just following suit. Bhagavan, Bhagavati Ma, using this body as an instrument, as a servant to guide her people, to lead her people. Do your japam, your mantram, your havan, your prasadam, whatever you do. Just observe this Navratri Vrat with zeal and zest and enthusiasm. And rest assured, oh man, it will bring happiness in your life. He went on to say there is no other vow superior to this in this world of Mitralok. This vow is very holy. This vow is very divine. and will bring on to you happiness, O man. Nyadham mokshadham chaiva sukam samtadharayanam shatru nashakaram kamam Navratri vratam sadha. This vow leads to wisdom. I told after worshipping Durga, rushing around, tired, exhausted, then you quiet yourself. I have to be in mandir so many nights. I have to fast. I would not do everything that I do on a normal place and regularly in the year, what you will do in Navrat. Align in your mind, your senses, your indriyas, your behavior, your conduct, your vak, your speech, and every other things. You give up and focus on Ma. Definitely, oh man, wisdom will come. Liberation will come. Destroy the Shatru Nashakaram. The Shatru, Shat Vikaras, the 6 enemies. Shubham karoti kalyanam arogyam dana sampara Shatru buddhi vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namostute. Everybody, Lakshmi Karotu Kalyanam
Arogyam Sukha Sampada
Mama Shatru
Vinashai Deepa Jyotir Namostute.
Deepa Jyotir Namostute. Namo, my dear Bhaktajano. This mother will remove the Shadvikaras. She is Namo Jyoti Rupa. She is the light of this world. My dear Bhaktajano, wisdom will come. The vow will lead us to this wisdom. In one chaupai in Ramcharitamanas in Kiskindakan, when you do dharma, dharma brings mukti. Dharma brings mukti, liberation, my dear devotees. Here it says, in this Srimad Devi Bhagavatam, when this Brahmana, if you observe this Navratri Vratam, it will liberate you. It will give you wisdom. It will destroy the enemies. And above all, increase your prosperity and give you moksha. In Ramcharitamanas, in Kiskindakan, Bhagavan tells us,
Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram,
Dharma te virati Yoga te jnana Jnana moksha pradha Vidya bhakana Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram. Everybody, Bolo Ram,
Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram, Bolo Ram.
Dharma te virati yoga te jnana Jnana moksha prada veda bhakana. Bhakta Jano, for the practice of virtue, dharma, which you are doing, springs or the birth of yoga happen. What is yoga? Yoga is the union within Jiva and Paramatma. When you connect with the higher self, when you recognize, when you dishevel the layers and layers of walls that prevent you from reaching Bhagavati Ma. And this happens through abhyasa, constant practice. Sitting, fall in your feet. One day it won't happen. You'll hurt after 2 minutes. 3 minutes. But every day if you fold your feet for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, one day you will see you can sit for hours folding your feet. You job and the phone ring, the doorbell ring like that. One day you will hear, you will block that song and you continue once you constantly do your japam. Oh man. Constant practice, which is dharma, recognizing our duty to do, will spark and born yoga. Then when yoga, virati, dispassion, vairagya, you will recognize this is no longer worth doing. This is no longer fetching around these baggages. I need to give up, detach. And then of course, oh man, from that dispassion, that spirituality, that wisdom, that jnanam will born, my friends. And liberation is destined for us. You know, think, and who are mature enough or old enough will know, the things that you do now, you never used to do when you were teenagers. And the things that you do a teenager, you wouldn't do vice versa. Because you realize how silly, how foolish, how reckless we were. And now is a different time. You're mature. Material things we have to give up. Our clothing, our jewelries, they cannot fit us anymore. When we were little to now, you're forced to give up. In the same manner, the traits, the attributes, the characters that is not worthy and unbecoming of us, we have to also give up. By constant practice, Vedavyasji is saying to this Brahmana, this merchant, perform Navratri Vrat. Constant practice will that she will send, Devi will send that right person to you. You will be guided by the right person. That wisdom will flow. You will be able to liberate yourself from that bondage and misery and pain and agony. And the enemies or the enemy qualities within you will be destroyed. Oh man. And of course, Vedavyasji went on to tell, Raja Vratesha Ramena Sita Virahitena Cha Kim Kishkindha Vratam Chaitata Kritam Dukka Turena. He went on to tell, not only he's saying, not only I'm telling you, oh, worship Durga Ma. In this Navratri also, Baba is saying so because he wants us to come to Mandir in Navratri. But Vedavyasji is making a very, very strong claim. He says in the former days, in the days of yore, Prabhu Shri Ramachandra, he suffered immensely. And you know the story of Ram Leela, Ram Kahani. He was deprived of his kingdom. And on the account of Devi Sita, she was being hurried and taken away by Ravana. One dukkham after another. You've seen from a very young age, he had to leave, go to protect the yagyas, Vishwamitra Saman. Might be Bhakta Jano. Sita Devi was being hurried and taken away. One problem after the other. Vedavyasji is making reference to Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra. He faced immense problem and difficulty. And he was, subsequently, he performed the Navaratri vow. In Kiskinda, oh Bhakta Jano, his heart laden with grief, Vedavyasji says. His heart laden with grief and dukkha, he still turned to the feet of the Divine Mother and worship her, my dear Bhakta Jano. Though troubled very much on account of the bereavement of Sita Devi who had been taken away, not even knowing for the start where she have gone. And this is Bhagavan Shri Ram in the Manushru, playing the human form. Bhagavan Shri Ramachandra observed this Navaratri Vrata. He worshipped the goddess Oman according to the prescribed rules and rites. Who are we to disobey? Who are we to stay away? Who are we not to worship Ma, my dear Bhakta Jano? It is important in these few shlokas as we sing to Ma, Ambe Ma अम्बे माँ तेरी महिमा अपरंपार। अम्बे माँ तेरी महिमा अपरंपार। अम्बे माँ
तेरे
महिमा
परंपार।
नवरात्रि व्रतातस्य प्राभिनाविशं वारा सुखं भूति प्रलयतम्। अम्बे माँ तेरी महिमा अपरंपार। अम्बे माँ
तेरी महिमा परंपार।
मेध्यानं सुतं हात्वा कृत्वा भूपं बिभीषणं पचयोदमागता। अम्बे माँ तेरी महिमा परंपार। अम्बे माँ महिमा परंपार। ओ माँ तेरी महिमा अपरंपार। ओ माँ तेरी महिमा अपरंपार. As the fruit of this worship, Bhagavan Shri Ram worship, he's referring to would have allow him to build a bridge from Kiskinda to Lanka, my friends. To accomplish such a grave mission by worshipping Devi, by killing Meghnad, the son of Ravana, and all the host of others, Bhakta Jano, by killing Kumbhakarna, by removing Ravana, all of this success and victory because Prabhu Shri Ram worship, observe this Navratri Vratam. And of course, Ravan was being dethroned, Bibhishan was being coronated. Bhakta Jano, it says, Kritva Bhushana Bibhishanam. Bibhishan was placed on the rightful throne on the pedestal. Bhagavan remove all the Dukkayala in that Dhandhaka forest, that Bhan, that huge, treacherous, dangerous forest, the same dangerous forest we encounter in this world. A forest that we do not know what is the next second can happen in our life. How we can get lost, where we can go, we can get debunked and derailed in our path. This is not the forest full of trees alone, but a forest of danger, difficulties that may come our way. My dear devotees, Bhagavan returned to Ayodhya and he reigned there without enemies. My dear devotees, oh best of Yashab, he's telling this merchant, Ramachandra Bhagavan, Maryada Purushottama, with incomparable powers, he was able to have happiness in this world on the account of the influence of this Navaratri ceremony. Navaratra vratam tapasya prabhevenam vishavaram sukham bhumi tale pratamam ramena mittale tejasa. Shri Ram was able to successfully, Bhagavan Shri Ram, rule over, my dear Bhakta Jano. Please observe this vratam. And if for some reason or the other it was difficult for you to fast in this period of Navratri, if we cannot do all 10 days, if we cannot do all 9 days, we cannot observe because of sickness, because of health reason, whatever the case may be, please do tomorrow. Tomorrow is the best of all days, Ashtami Tithi. And Ashtami Tithi, Bhagavan said, if we cannot do all the 9 days, 10 days, do the last 3 days. Bhagavati Ma give so lenient to her devotees. And if 3 days too much for you, then do 1 day. Ashtami Tithi, which is tomorrow. On the Ashtami Tithi fast, make your little offerings. Come worship the Kanyas. Every night we worship one Kanya. But tomorrow night, we will worship all the Kanyas from age 2 years to 10. Before maturity, and of course, Rudra Rupam Mahadev Bhairavanath. Fast tomorrow, do your prayers, and try your utmost. The same benefit because of sickness or not having the capacity to observe this entire vratam, at least do tomorrow. It will give you the same immense benefit as the entire vratam. Here Vedavyasji told this Brahmana told his merchant, and Vedavyasji was narrating this story. He observed and he's retelling this story, how this poor Brahmana who was faced with so many difficulties, just as how we may face with a different tier in life, worship and observe this Navratri Vratam, and it will bring immense happiness in our life. Iti Shri Devi Bhagavate Mahapurano Tritya Skande Sapta Vishashodaya. Prem Sar Bhavani Mata Ki Jai. As we bring our halt to our katha this evening, and in very shortly we prepare to worship our Kanya, welcome Durga Devi. We'll have a verse of a bhajan, and soon after we'll bring our Kanya, we'll worship our Durga Devi, we'll welcome Ma Durga in our shtan, in our mind, in our mandir, we'll offer prasadam, we'll sing her chalisa, and then soon after we will perform our arati, sacred light to the Divine Mother. As we pray this evening, Oman, as we chant this Geet, before we bring out our Kanya, Shambhavi Devi. Today the Kanya is called Shambhavi. My dear devotees, as we worship her, 8 years old, seeking Ma Kripa and her mercy. Shambhavi.
तारो 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 मैया जी मुझको तारो 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 बीच पवर में बीच पवर में बीच पवर में जीवन नैया इसको आज उभारो तारो 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 मैया जी मुझको तारो 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 मैया जी मुझको तारो हो आती है तारो तारो मैया जी मुझको तारो 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 मैया जी मुझको तारो बीच बवर में बीच बवर में बीच बवर में जीवन नैया इसको आज उभारो तारो 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 मैया जी मुझको तारो 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 मैया जी मुझको तारो 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 मैया जी मुझको तारो
प्रेम से भवानी माता की जय. Let us kindly stand as we feast our eye, take darshan at the feet of Ma Durga and of course Ma Shambhavi. Swagatam suswagatam Sharanagatam Maya Swagatam Swagatam Sharanagatam Maya Swagatam suswagatam 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 Swagatam suswagatam Sharanagatam Maya Sharanagatam Maya Sharanagatam Maya Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Kshama Shivaratri Swaha Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde Jai Bhuta Paharani Jai Sarvagati Devi Kalaratri Namostute. As we welcome our Kanya, Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shambhavi Rupena Samsrita Namastasya 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 Namo Namah Om Sadananda Kari Shanta Sarvadeva Namaskritam Sarvabhutatmikam Lakshmi Shambhavim Pujanam Agakshe Bhagavate Devi Sane Chatro Sato Bhava Yavata Pujam Karishyami Tavatvam Sanamako Bhava Nana Ratna Samayuktam Karatavasya Vibhushitam Asanam Deva Devesham Pritiyaratam Pratigrehata Avayami Stapayami Pujayami Shri Shambhavani Mata Ki Jai. Prem Sura Kalaratri Mata Ki Jai. Kindly take your seat. Dear devotees, once again, As we continue our puja to Durga Devi, Dupanai Veda Prasaram, we offer adoration to Ma Kalaratri in the seventh night, and of course Shambhavi Devi, that Devi who is 8 years old, a Kanya who is 8 years old. Once again, as we continue our puja, we listen to our Kirtan Mandali once again as they revert to the feet of the Divine Mother, seeking Ma Kripa, her grace and her mercy. Prem Sar Bhavani Mata Ki Jai.
हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। तू स्वर की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। तू स्वर की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, तेरी शरण हम, हमें प्यार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। मुनियों ने समझी, गुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। मुनियों ने समझी, गुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। हम भी तू समझे, हम भी तू जाने, विद्या का हमको वरदान दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा, मुकुट सिर पे साजे। तू श्वेत वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा, मुकुट सिर पे साजे। मन से हमारे मीता किन तेरे, हमको उजालो का संसार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे। रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम, रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम। हे दाता दानी ओ महारानी, चरणों की तेरी पूजा करो। हे दाता दानी ओ महारानी, चरणों की तेरी पूजा करो। तुम आज इतना जो दे रही हो, ओ तुम आज इतना जो दे रही हो, तुमको अनंतम प्रणाम। दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे। रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम, रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम। सुख चैन यशवन देने वाली माँ, युग युग में तेरी हो आरती। सुख चैन यशवन देने वाली माँ, युग युग में तेरी हो आरती। नारायणी दुर्गा लक्ष्मी माँ, ओ नारायणी दुर्गा लक्ष्मी माँ, तुमको अनंतम प्रणाम। दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे, दुर्गे नाम का सुमिरन करो रे बंधे। रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम, रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम, रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम, रात और सुबह शाम बोलो माँ का नाम।
Sitram, Namaste or Pranam everyone. As we are now given the opportunity to offer prasad to Ma, I would also like to invite you in singing the 40 verses of the Ma Durga Chalisa as we continue to prostrate ourselves to her. करने नमो नमो अम्बे दुख हरिणे जय अम्बे
जगदम्बे मां जय अम्बे जगदम्बे
निराकार है ज्योति तुम्हारी तीहू लोक पहले उजियारी शशिलाल मुख महाविशाल नेत्र लाल भ्रिकुति विकराल रूप मात को अधिक सुहावे दर्श करते जन अति सुख पावे तुम संसार शक्ति है कीना पालन है तुम अनदन दीना जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मां जय अम्बे
जगदम्बे
अन्नपूर्ण होवी जगपालन तुम ही आदि सुंदरी बाला प्रलया कल सब नाशन हारी तुम बोली शिव शंकर प्यारी शिव योगी तुम्हारी गुण गावे ब्रह्मा विष्णु तुम ही नित्य गावे रूप सरस्वती का तुम धारण देसु बुद्धि ऋषि मुनि राजे अम्बे
जगदम्बे मां जय अम्बे जगदम्बे
धरो रूप नरसिंह को अम्बर प्रघृत बही पारा के कंबन रक्ष करे प्रहलाद बचायो हिरण्यकुश को स्वर्ग पतायो लक्ष्मी रूप नारा जग माहि श्री नारायण अंग समाहि शीर सिंधु में कहत विलासा दया सिंधु दीजे मन आशा जय अम्बे
जगदम्बे मां जय अम्बे जगदम्बे
इंगलाज में तुम ही भवानी महिमा अमित न जात भकानी मातंगे तुम भाती माता भुवनेश्वरी भगुला सुखदाता श्री वेद
कीर्ति तुम्हारी जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे शंकर अक्षरयतापन कीनो काम क्रोध जीते सबलीनो निषिधिन ध्यान रोशन कर को काहू काले सुमिरो तुम्हें को शक्ति रूप को मैंने मैंने पायो शक्ति गई तब मैंने पछतायो शरण्यागत हुए कीर्ति बकाने जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे
सन अधिजन
जगदम्बन धाय शक्ति नहीं कीन विलंबन मोक मात कष्ट अति घीरो तुम बिन कौन हरे दुख नीरो आशा तृष्णन निपत से तावे रिपु मूर्ख मोहि अति दर पावे शत्रुनाश कीजे महारानी सुनिरो इच्छित तुम्हें भवानी जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे करो हे मातु दयालन रिद्धि सिद्धि कर हुनिहालन जब लग छियो नया पल पाऊं तुम रोज में सन सनाऊं दुर्गा छली साझो कोई घावे सब सुख भोग परम पद पावे देव विधान से शरणान जय जय नहीं करहु कृपा जगदम्ब भवानी जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे माँ जय अम्बे जगदम्बे शरणागते रक्षा करे भक्त रहे निशन मैं आया तेरी शरण्य में मातु लिए जयं इति श्री दुर्गा चालीसा संपूर्णम्
प्रेम से दुर्गा भवानी माता की जय. Dear devotees, having sung the Durga Chalisa, as we bring tonight's satsang to a close, may divine Devi grace and blessings be with all of us. Let us kindly stand for Aarti. Our dear son will lead us in Aarti, and feel free to take a tali and wave to the light of Bhagavan and Bhagavati Ma. Yani kani kshapapani janmantarakatanischa tani tani vinakshante prakshanay pade pade.
जय अम्बे कोरी मैया जय श्यामा गोरी जय अम्बे कोरी मैया जय श्यामा गोरी जय अम्बे कोरी मैया जय श्यामा गोरी तुमको ब्रह्मा शिवजी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी
Let's clasp our hands, close our eyes and conclude in prayers at the feet of Ma. On the seventh day, Kala Ratri Devi Shambhavi Mata Bhagavati Saraswati, we once again dedicate our mind and our thoughts to that omniscient and omnipresent and all-pervading Devi as our dear son Rish. Lead us in Pratana.
ॐ जयन्ती मङ्गलाकाले भद्रकाले कपालिनी दुर्गाक्षमा शिवा दात्री स्वाहा स्वदा नमोऽस्तु ते कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारम् संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भावं भवानी सहितं नमामि भावं भवानी सहितं नमामि त्वमेव माताश्च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्याद्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवा. Please bow if you can. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः. असतो मा सत्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतागमय. हरि ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम तत्सः. प्रेम सरो जगदम्बे माता की जय. प्रेम सरो शिव शंकर भगवान की जय. कृष्णा कंदे लाल की जय. सत्य सनातन वैदिक धर्म की जय. संतन की जय जय. सीताराम.
Thank you so much, Rish. Dear devotees, please participate in the Arati Chanamrit. Prasaram Bhojan is prepared for you. Once again, thank you to our dear sponsors, the Jairam family, Baldev Harjan family, and of course, you wonderful devotees who have gathered here this evening. Thank you so much. Our dear Brahmacharis, our Kirtan Mandali, humble servant to the feet of Ma. Once again, thank you for being here with us. Please join with us tomorrow evening as we continue to revel at the feet of the Divine Mother. Continue on Ashtami Tithi. At 6:30 p.m. we commence our Abhishekam. And of course, soon after Abhishekam we continue our Pravachan, our Katha, Bhajans, Kirtan rendition tomorrow evening. Pandit Mohan Maharaj will be with us to discourse and to give Pravachan. So please join us tomorrow evening. And of course, I will be with you back again on Friday and Saturday as we conclude.